So, wow, got some stuff on the floor here. How's it going, guys? Haven't talked in a long time. Hope you're all well. You can see I haven't cut my hair in a while because the pandemic. And all the governors are telling you to wear face masks without even realizing it's cutting off 20% of your oxygen. And OSHA, government-regulated organization, if you're in construction or have anything to do with building stuff on a massive level, you know what OSHA is. Well, they say if you get below 19, I don't know, I guess percent oxygen, you're suffering and you're not healthy enough. You need about 21 to 22. You put those masks on, you're under 17. You're depriving yourself of oxygen, clearly threatening your health, according to OSHA, a government-regulated organization, a government organization, not regulated, but a government organization. The CDC is a private organization, and they're the ones who are telling you have to wear masks, and same with your governors, and same with your mayors, and bend over and bow down to less health and less oxygen, because there is absolutely no proof that the virus transmits in the fashion they're telling us, whatsoever. There's so much empirical evidence that this is completely a psyop. You are a slave. Say it with me now. I am a slave. Close your eyes and do it so you like really belong there. I am a slave. That's not what we're here to talk about today, though. I can't help. I'll bring it up. Etherium Gold. You guys are going to get scammed so hard and so dumped on. It's going to be so glorious. And then this last thing. Reserve is pumping. Reserve rights and reserve. It's RSV and RSR. It's kind of a takeoff on this farming thing, like the comp and the balance thing, where people are buying, borrowing, and lending, and kind of like a little bit of a big connect, but not. Where they're essentially calling it farming, where you're just fucking trying to make interest and earn more tokens by borrowing and lending. So RSR is pumping right now, like seriously, and has a lot to do with them telling you that they're creating an RSV token. Well, they have actually created this RSV token, and this RSV token is a token that is stable. It's two different stable tokens that are tied to US dollars, and a third a token which is PAX, which is tied to gold. So these three tokens are used to create RSV. And this RSV is going to allow, it's not for you and me in the United States, it's for people in Argentina and Venezuela. Right now they've got like 5,000 people have downloaded the app in the last week or so, right? And what it's supposed to do is allow the people in Argentina not to get fucked by their government, right? So that they can hold this token and their milk next week won't cost fucking 5 times, 10 times as much. Preserves their purchasing power. Now, this is the premise of the reserve platform with the RSV, which is the stable token I just described, and then the RSR is the speculative token that all the cocksuckers that you, like you and me in this fucking space, want to participate in. And that RSR token is pumping right now. I think it's gone past almost close to 3/4 of a cent. And it's been at a 20th of a cent is what it sold at when it initially sold, and that's been the last year. So only recently is it pumped up because of what they're doing with the RSV token. Now, hopefully you can follow me at this point, because I did some sleuthing. I did some deep diving, and I wasn't really that deep, you know, because I'm an idiot. But what I found out was the RSV token. Everything's on Ethereum, so it's all legible on a smart contract. I could just fucking dive right in, see how many holders, see how many... So anyways, I went to RSV, the stable currency, and I saw that there's only 175 holders of the RSV token in their wallets. And the top 10 holders of the 171 people that have wallets that are holding RSV, of that group, the top 10 holders hold like 80% of the token, right? So, and I'm watching the RSR token on the exchanges, on Kyber, on fucking Huboy. It's fucking booming. They're selling millions of dollars worth of this shit. Hence the reason it's pumping. And I'm just confused when I see 173 holders of the wallet that only have, of the different wallet holders that hold this RSV token, the stable currency, I only see 171. There was 173 yesterday. There's 171 wallets now. And there's only $200,000 worth of RSV. Not even $250,000. $200,000 worth of RSV that's going to help Argentinians. And apparently there's 5,000 of them. But the deal is they've got 5,000 people that are using the app, and that app is not on the main chain with RSV. So there's a lot of hype going on here. And more particularly, I don't know if you want to look up the last names of the dev team or the team behind RSV, but I got a funny feeling they're related to a lot of fucking bankers, hedge funds, and the like. You just look at the inbreeding on their faces. They look like royalty. They're all white, predominantly. They got some baseball player chick who I think's Token. She looks Latino. And you forgive me if I'm being racist, but I don't think it's racism, it's statism. Our problem is not fucking race, it's statists. People that have status. People whose blood is worth more than yours. And you're going to give it to them by buying RSR. You are going to go buy some RSR because it's going to fucking pump up, baby. Anyways, so I went in there. I questioned the people on the Telegram. They didn't kick me off. You got to give them that, dude. They did say that I'm overthinking, and they tried to lay a lot of things and then backed off on my interrogation because of the fact that they realized I was asking legitimate questions. Minus when I asked what the last names of the people who worked there. I'm waiting to get kicked off after saying that. Because I'm just, the world's based in nepotism, man. Grow up. Deal with it. But I was so high on the reserve platform because of what it could potentially offer as a platform in the way they sell it. I think it's incredible the opportunity that it could afford for these countries like this, and eventually here, like if all the printing that they did starts circulating and we have this fucking huge hyperinflation where milk gets up to $30 a gallon, we could use a reserve token like this that would be tied to something stable. Gold will probably be stable if that ever happens here. And, they've got 30% of the RSV token creation done so through the PAX token, which is directly correlated to physical gold and the price of gold in the moment, which is very compelling. So I don't know if you've wrapped your whole mind around what I'm saying. I'm just saying right now, RSR is pumping hard. And the reason it's pumping hard is that the vast majority of it is speculation. The fact that they've got 171 today wallet holders on RSV, yet they have 5,000 Argentinians who have downloaded the app and are using RSV, means right now that those 5,000 Argentinians who are using RSV are not doing it on chain. And I'm being told by the people in the Discord or the Telegram that it's one of or many of the wallet holders that are allowing their wallet to be used for those 5,000 Argentinians. So in other words, if we take the total capitalization of the RSV token and how much it's worth, there's 5,000 Argentinians using anywhere from 50,000 to $250,000, 200,000, not even $250,000. There's only $200,179 in RSV as of a few minutes ago. With 5,000 users, that's anywhere from like 10 to 30, 40 bucks each. Now, I don't know what shit costs in Argentina, if that's a whole week's worth of wages, But I just don't see how RSV is helping all those people comparatively to how many millions of dollars is being FOMO'd in by the trust fund bitches here in the USA, you and me. And it's not even in the USA, it's illegal for you and me to hold. We can't buy it. If you're going to buy it, you're going to fucking get on a fucking VPN. So, and those wallet holders, like this whole thing saying that they're regulated and everything, dude, come on, man. Come on. The only thing you're regulated is by the fact that your daddy works for the regulators. All the people that work in fucking Reserve, all the people that work at Reserve, all their daddies, mothers, brothers, sisters, and uncles work at fucking the regulators. That's how they're getting away with this. Just a fucking pump and dump. Pumping your money into their pockets. Give it to them. I'm not saying this is worse than like the characters at Gandhiji, but I'm not saying it's any fucking different. It's whole fucking space. Say this now once more with me, boys and girls. We are all scammers. Why? Because you buy a bag, you hold that bag, and then you sell it for more. That's all anybody of any significance in this space has done. And they get so bored with life, they've turned into a manso, and then they fucking butt fuck little boys and collect their foreskin. You want to be like that guy, don't you? Huh? I love losing my money to fuckers like you. Hey, don't listen to me. Do your own fucking research. It's all on the fucking blockchain. It's all about participating in immutable transparency. Get in the pit, motherfucker. This is the pit. The Bitcoin's coming out. I'll fucking get some people to fucking really do some tests on it. People are transacting in my Bitcoin, or the Bitcoin, because it ain't mine. I'm giving it to the world. I'm paying for it. Giving it up to the world to make the world a better place. Bitcoin will fucking dominate over at RSR. Fuck you and your nepotism. It's all about everybody. All for one, or one and one for all, motherfuckers. Participation in immutable transparency. Let's regulate the regulators. Or fucking get on your knees and swallow the salty goo from them.